16 Pros and Cons of Living in Florida. Florida is one of the most desirable locations to live in the country. There are many reasons why people prefer to move to the southern states. However, the pros and cons of living in Florida. There are some things to know in terms of downsides or cons to help make a well-rounded decision before moving to the state. Keep reading to learn more about the benefits and drawbacks of living in Florida and what attributes potential residents need to consider. Pros of living in Florida. 1. Low taxes. One of Florida's most attractive features is its low taxes. Taxes for all sorts of consumer goods are low compared to the other states in the country. That means individuals have more money in their pocket to spend on bills and recreational endeavors. Anyone currently looking for a low-tax state to call home should seriously consider checking out Florida and its tax rates. 2. No state tax. In addition to having some of the lowest tax rates of any state in the country, Florida does not have any state taxes. This makes a living in this state extremely attractive for many individuals who are used to paying high state taxes. This is another way individuals can thrive and prosper and save money when they move to the Sunshine State. 3. Beautiful beaches. Florida is filled with beautiful world-class beaches that attract tourists from every country in the world. Individuals who like to spend time at the beach with family and friends will love the vast selection of areas to choose from when they want to spend recreational time in the sand and sun. Another great benefit of Florida beaches is that they have some of the cleanest and clearest water in the country in some areas. It is a perfect location for people who want to have memorable summers. 4. No harsh winter. One of the most attractive qualities about Florida is the mild winters. Rather than having excessive heating bills and shoveling snow or driving in treacherous conditions, Florida has a mild winter. Temperatures average around 60 degrees and can go as low as the 30s in some areas and as high as the 80s in the state's southern portions. Individuals looking for a place with tolerable or even warm winters will love the climate throughout the state. 5. Plenty of activities. There is never a shortage of things to do in Florida. Whether you are looking for something free or want to take a family outing for the day, there are tons of things to do, especially outdoor activities. Whether you like hiking, swimming, kayaking, nature walks, or sports, there is something for every family member. 6. Major cities. Many major cities in Florida offer the activities and excitement that many people love, even if they do not want to live in a major city. For example, Miami is one of America's most sought-after tourist destinations. They are known for their prolific nightlife and amazing beaches. There is also Orlando, which is home to Disney World and many other popular attractions. 7. Diversity. Regarding diversity, Florida is one of the most notable places for a variety of cultures to settle and live. There is a heavy Latin presence, but there are also many others from places all over the world. This is one of the most culturally diverse places to live, giving it a unique feel. Anyone interested in living in an area with plenty of diversity will love most areas of Florida. 8. Plenty of jobs. One thing to know about Florida is that there is a wide range of jobs in the state that are readily available. This includes all areas of industry, technology, and retail. Florida is home to some of the largest companies in the world, which is a massive benefit for those looking for an abundance of work opportunities. It is a great place to weigh your options and has a few options to choose from rather than having heady competition for fewer jobs, which is the case in some states, such as New York or California. Cons of living in Florida. When it comes to living in Florida, it may seem like the perfect place with sunshine and beaches year-round. While that may be mostly accurate, there are still some drawbacks to understand before deciding to live in this southern state. Consider the following disadvantages or cons. 1. Higher cost of living. Florida has a higher cost of living these days due to many factors. In the tourist areas, the cost of living is very high and comparable with living in a large city. However, those who opt to live in more rural areas will enjoy a lower cost of living, but on average, it is still higher than in many states. This higher cost of living is present in housing, food, gas, and utility. 2. Flat terrain. Florida is a very flat state with no mountains or hilly terrain. This area is also known for its swamps and woods, which are low-lying and flat. This might not be ideal for those who like to hike or ride bikes off the road. Outdoor activities are very limited in this portion of the country. 3. Bugs. Florida is home to many species of pests that can make a living there somewhat challenging. Not only is this area known for having dense populations of mosquitoes, but they also have tons of other bugs that can invade your home. It is vital to avoid attracting bugs and always protect yourself from diseases spreading by mosquitoes all year. 4. Little public transportation. There may be limited public transportation in most areas, which is why having a car is essential, even in the larger cities. Some cities have excellent public transportation systems that allow residents to move freely without a car. However, Florida is not one of those states. 5. Heat in the summer. The heat in the summertime is stifling. Even lifelong residents of Florida may have trouble enduring the heat in the summer months. Knowing your limits and staying out of the heat during extreme temperatures is essential. With the humidity, Florida can sometimes sting like a steam room. 6. Tropical weather. Tropical weather conditions may attract some, but tropical weather does not always mean good weather. Florida is prone to frequent tropical storms and hurricanes, making it difficult to live there during a hurricane season. It is important to know that you must be prepared for short notice if a tropical cyclone is approaching. Insurance on your high-ticket items such as home, belongings, and vehicles is crucial to offset the cost of damage associated with severe weather. 7. High crime rate. Unfortunately, Florida has a higher crime rate all across the state than other states. This higher crime rate can be a deterrent for many. Learning more about any potential locations you may live in before you move there is important. Try to investigate neighborhood crime rates and take the proper precautions to reduce the risk of becoming a victim of crime in Florida. 8. Poor healthcare system. Florida is not known for having an excellent healthcare system in place. The best way to circumvent issues related to healthcare is to explore your options and ensure your employer provides adequate health insurance. Some areas with higher populations may have better healthcare, so those with chronic health issues may consider moving closer to larger cities like Miami or Orlando.